Now, the Member of Parliament for Bole, Bamboi, Yusuf Suleiman, has announced his intentions to petition Speaker Bamboi to establish a committee to investigate those responsible for the recall of parliamentary business. He alleges that some MPs had their signatures submitted on their behalf while they were out of the country. Suleiman's announcement follows remarks from the MP for South Dai Rocks in Nelson Dapamakpo, who noted that the NDC caucus intends to seek an injunction against the majority caucus regarding the recall proposal. This report is by Daniel Odromensa.
The majority caucus in Parliament has issued a recall request from Speaker Alban Bagben's indefinite suspension of parliamentary sessions due to low MP attendance. This suspension has intensified tensions in Parliament as the minority maintains their majority status despite a recent Supreme Court ruling. The majority caucus argues that the suspension could delay critical government business, leading to their recall request. However, some minority MPs have raised doubts about the legitimacy of this recall. Speaking on City FM ChannelOne TV's Weekend Current Affairs program, The Big Issue, Yusuf Suleiman alleged that signatures were added to the recall petition without the knowledge of some majority caucus members.
It is fraudulent. They believe in fraud, and so he shouldn't admit it. That is the second issue.
But wait, if you take out those names, they still meet the one.
No, it's not. No. How will I know that the rest were there to sign? There must be some investigation. So I'm calling on the Speaker to put up a committee to investigate the list and to be sure that if it means calling each one of them one after the other to find out whether indeed they signed the document, the committee should do that.
Suleiman accused Majority Leader Alexander Apenyo-Markin of focusing on legal technicalities rather than fostering the consensus needed for effective parliamentary operations.
The way to go would have been for the minority side, led by Apenyo-Markin,
okay, well, I need to be sure,
to engage Speaker,
okay,
engage some stakeholders. And don't forget, when Speaker was ruling, when he was adjourning the House Senate, he said that he was going to do consultations. One would have thought that Apenyo-Markin would have learned a lesson from that and take advantage of that. By now, you should have constituted some group to meet with the Speaker, and then we'll begin to chart the way forward. But where he's going, I can tell you, he's failed.
Meanwhile, Parliamentary Network Africa voiced concern over the ongoing lack of consensus within the 8th Parliament. Clement Akolo serves as the network's communications officer.
The consensus building has not been top-notch. We have had a lot of tensions right from beginning. And when it came to the passage of some controversial bills like the levy and all those things, we didn't see them agreeing more and more. What we want to see more is more agreement.
Additionally, Kingsley Buedu, a member of the New Patriotic Party's legal directorate, criticized the minority for its firm stance in claiming the majority position.
What I foresee as a challenge is the intransigence taken by the NDC on this issue. To the extent that there's even the pedantry of it. Some of it's pedantic. My brother is sitting here saying that because the word majority has been used. Come on. How does that help Ghana?
The majority caucus in Parliament has emphasized the urgency of reconvening to address pressing legislative matters, asserting that the current impasse need to be resolved to facilitate effective governance. For ChannelOne News, my name is Daniel Odromensa.